At Maryland's prestigious Naval Academy, a crisp Monday morning was alive with activity. Cadets marched in perfect formation, boots striking the ground in unison, while watchful instructors scrutinized every movement. But the routine was broken when a sleek black SUV rolled up to the main gate. The guards stiffened instantly. Out stepped a man in a sharp suit with unmistakable golden hair. "Is that Donald Trump?" whispered Cadet Lieutenant Sarah Miller to her fellow cadet Ethan, eyes wide. Trump's arrival was unannounced. Holding a small leather briefcase, he moved with quiet confidence through the entrance, leaving instructors and cadets whispering in surprise. As he made his way toward the main building, an officer hurried over and snapped a salute. "Mr. President, it's an honor. May I ask what brings you here today?" Trump offered a calm smile. "Just here to take a look around, speak to some of your top cadets. Purely informal." The officer paused but nodded, quickly relaying instructions to gather a select few. Among them stood Sarah Miller, respected for her discipline and natural leadership. As the cadets stood at attention, Trump's eyes moved down the line, pausing when they met Sarah's. "Walk with me," he said, gesturing for her to follow. The cadets exchanged curious glances. Sarah's mind raced. Why was she singled out? Walking alongside the former president, she tried to read his unreadable expression. "So tell me, Sarah," Trump began, "what made you choose the Navy?" She lifted her chin. "To serve my country, sir, and to honor my father's legacy." "Your father?" Trump's voice gentled. "He was a Navy officer. Died in a rescue mission when I was 12. Ever since, it's been my goal to walk in his footsteps." Trump nodded slowly, his usual forceful demeanor softening. "He must have been an incredible man. Come on, let's keep walking. I'd like to hear more." They passed training fields buzzing with drills and exercises. Trump seemed to be studying everything carefully. Then he broke the silence. "Do you think you're the best cadet here?" Sarah blinked, caught off guard. "I wouldn't say that, sir, but I do work harder than most." Trump stopped, turning to face her squarely. "Hard work matters, but confidence? That's non-negotiable. Show me what you got." He led her to a daunting obstacle course. "Beat your unit's best time. Right now." It was a sudden challenge. Sarah took a deep breath and stepped forward. The course was notorious. Towering walls, slick muddy pits, and punishing rope climbs. Word spread fast. Cadets and instructors gathered to watch. Sarah launched into the course with fierce resolve. Midway through, her muscles screamed in protest. She nearly slipped down a muddy slope, losing precious seconds, but clawed her way up. With one last burst of effort, she vaulted the final barrier and stumbled across the finish line, breathless. Trump clapped, slowly and deliberately. "Impressive, Cadet Miller. But remember, this is just the start." Later that day, Sarah and several cadets were called into a briefing room. Trump stood at the front, his leather briefcase on the table. Curious murmurs filled the air. "You're probably wondering why I came today," Trump began. He opened the briefcase, pulling out folders marked Operation Valor. "This," he said, holding one up, "is the reason. I'm launching a program to recognize unsung heroes and build the next generation of leaders. And you've all been chosen." Sarah raised her hand, puzzled. "Why us, sir?" Trump met her gaze evenly. "Because you embody what's best about this country. Grit, resilience, selflessness." He laid out the details of Operation Valor, pairing cadets with disadvantaged youth to teach them discipline and leadership. "You'll be mentoring kids who faced hardships most can't imagine. Your mission is to show them what's possible." Sarah felt a swirl of pride and nerves. This was far beyond what she expected. As they left, Trump leaned in toward her. "These kids need more than rules. They need hope. Think you're up for it?" Sarah drew a breath, then nodded. "Yes, sir. I'll give it everything I have." A week later, cadets met the youths they'd mentor. Sarah was assigned Malik, a guarded 15-year-old with a sharp stare. "I don't need your help," he snapped, arms crossed. Sarah didn't flinch. "That's fine. I'm not here to fix you. I'm here to work with you." Malik smirked. "We'll see." Trump watched quietly from a distance. "Keep an eye on her," he murmured to an instructor. "She's got the heart, but breaking through to that boy will take time." Meanwhile, Ethan remained skeptical. Why would Trump even care about this? He asked Sarah. Does it matter? Sarah replied. If it changes even one life, isn't it worth it? Ethan didn't answer, but as he watched Sarah pour effort into Malik, his doubts started to crumble. Sarah tried day after day to connect. Malik rolled his eyes, muttered under his breath, even walked away. Then one afternoon, she found him alone, sketching a battleship. That's really good, she said. It's just a sketch, Malik muttered, snapping his notebook shut. You like ships? She asked. Malik paused, then gave a slight nod. Not that it matters. People like me don't get chances like that. Sarah smiled. Maybe you just need someone who believes in you. Meanwhile, Trump visited Malik's mother, a single parent working 2 jobs. I've heard about your son, he said in her small living room. He's got talent, but he needs a shot. He handed her an envelope, a scholarship offer to an elite art and design school. Tears filled her eyes. Thank you. I've prayed so long for something like this. At a local youth center, Ethan saw kids being mentored by cadets, learning teamwork, discipline, even doing mock Navy drills. A boy no older than 12 ran up to him, saluted and said, Sir, I want to be just like you. Ethan stood stunned, realizing maybe it wasn't about Trump at all. Maybe it was about these kids. Over time, Sarah's persistence paid off. Malik began to open up, shyly showing her a new sketch. This time, a futuristic aircraft carrier. You ever think about studying engineering? She asked. Malik shrugged. Doubt I'd ever get in. What if I told you someone already believes you can? At a final leadership camp, Malik stepped up, guiding his team to build an intricate ship model. Trump announced Operation Valor's expansion nationwide, praising cadets like Sarah. Afterward, Malik handed Sarah a folded note. Don't read it now, he said, voice soft. Wait till later. That night, back at the academy, Sarah unfolded it. Dear Sarah, thank you for believing in me when I couldn't. Because of you, I'm applying to engineering school. I want to build real ships one day. You changed my life. I'll never forget it. Sarah wiped her eyes, overwhelmed. Before leaving, Trump found her once more. You've done something incredible here. It wasn't just me, Sarah said. It was all of us. Trump smiled. True, but every team needs a leader. And you, don't ever lose what makes you who you are. Months later, stories from Operation Valor poured in. Sarah received a package, a photo of Malik standing proudly at a university holding ship blueprints. I made it. Thank you for everything. She held it close, knowing that one unexpected visit from a man many misunderstood had sparked a chain of hope that would ripple far beyond what any of them imagined.